Welcome to episode 3 of Trekking Patagonia, a guide to your own adventure. On the last episode, we traveled from Torres del Paine first to the town of El Calafate, the access point to the incredible Perito Moreno Glacier. From there, we explored one of the coolest backpacking towns in the world, El Chalten. Hiking to Mount Fitzroy and Cerro Torre will forever be remembered as truly spectacular sights. In the final episode, we travel as far south as south goes, not counting Antarctica. Ushuaia, Argentina is the access point for most excursions to Antarctica. For us, Ushuaia was the home of the Tierra del Fuego National Park. This less traveled part of Patagonia doesn't have the jaw-dropping rock formations found in Torres del Paine or El Chalten, but offers a different type of beauty marked by lush landscapes, hidden lakes, and real tranquility rarely found anywhere on Earth. Patagonia has got to be on your travel bucket list. It was a 15-hour drive all the way down to Ushuaia from El Chalten, and required multiple border crossings and a car ferry. But drives throughout this area aren't a drag with all the incredible scenery along the way. On our first full day, we hiked up to Glacier Marshall, right in the heart of Ushuaia.
So we just hiked about an hour up, all the way to the top of Glacier Marshall. Had to sort of scale along these switchbacks along the glacier, and then had to go through some snow. Wasn't too bad though, nothing more than boot deep. So pretty steep though. It was not easy. I'm sweating. Took about an hour to get up here. And now we got this view, a little snap. So, that's all I got.
Hey, just made it to the top of Esmeralda. It was a very interesting hike all the way up here. Extremely muddy, through a bunch of forests that we haven't really seen before, but mostly just super muddy the whole way up. Had to play the game of keeping your boots dry as best as you can the whole time. But at times you just gotta go through it. So feet are a little muddy, pants are a little muddy, but we're rewarded with this beautiful view of the Laguna Esmeralda, and just getting nice views all the way around. Good morning. It is Wednesday, November 29th, 2017, and it is our second full day down in Ushuaia, Argentina. We are embarking on our hike for the day, which is first up to the Laguna Los Tempanos. It's a pretty difficult hike to find. We were lucky to have some local help from the guy who owns our campground, Morin. We had to drive up to what just looks like a closed gate, and we were able to park our car there, walk a little over a mile along this river, and just up ahead we found the bridge that Morin told us about. So we're definitely on the right track. So it's definitely not easy to find. There's really no markers of any kind, but we were able to figure it out, which is pretty similar to the rest of the hikes that we've found down here. Yeah, and just like yesterday, it's just as muddy. You know, I already got a nice step in some deeper than expected mud, but you know, it's not a big deal. So it's a beautiful day, and we'll update you as we go. Bye. Hey, so we're about halfway up to Laguna de los Tempanos, and at some point we deviated a little bit off the trail. So we found this little rock field, and we're stopping to have a little break and hoping that we will find the trail again. But not too bad of a view for a little off the beaten track here. We will hopefully figure out where we're supposed to be. It's somewhere that way. We'll figure it out as we go. So
Do a boot update.
oh yeah, boot update is we're real muddy. It's pretty bad. Certainly sections of this trail are just like yesterday, just pure mud. You have to plan out every step, or else you're going to be ankle deep in some
some slimy goo. So hopefully we'll update you at the top. Out.
Just gorgeous up here. It's definitely a steep climb. I think it took us, what do you think, around 3 hours?
Yeah, less than like 10.
Yeah, I think around 3 hours. I lost a little bit of the data climbing because the watch stopped or something. But anyway, it's really pretty up here. Laguna, Los Tempanos is awesome. Totally worth the climb. Again, I mean, we got lost, so it just tells you how hard it is to really stay on trail. But I'm sure once we go back down, we'll realize the mistake we made.
You gotta be like, oh,
So yeah, it was probably just us being stupid. Hey, so we're still at the Laguna de los Tempanos, and we're just walking along the Laguna out over there. There's apparently some cool ice caves we're gonna go check out. So this is just absolutely gorgeous, this Laguna and the surrounding mountains. So I wanted to give you an update of what we're up to right now, and we'll update you to show you what's at these caves. Hey, so we made it. Just a little hike up from the Laguna. And we're in this really cool ice cave. It might be pretty dark, but it's just exactly what you think a cave is, but the whole surface around us is ice. So it pretty much feels like we're just in a glacier. Our last full day in Ushuaia, Argentina, and we are hiking through Tierra del Fuego today from our campsite, Camp Keski, all the way. First we're going to camp tonight near the Laguna Caminante, and then we'll continue on through the trail tomorrow, where the owner of the campsite, Mauro, is going to pick us up and drive us back to where we started. It's been pretty much the same of what we've experienced so far, which is a lot of muddy terrain, and that's all I got. Update you at our next spot. We're still on our way to that Laguna, but just wanted to show this beautiful view. I mean, this just totally came out of nowhere for us. We've been hiking through swampy forest all morning and afternoon, and finally made it past the tree line. It's just beyond beautiful. This is so pretty. We're loving this so far. It's definitely a little bit of a treacherous climb up the side of this ridge here, but it's just so worth it. I'm walking along here and just my inner Julie Andrews is just coming out. I just want to be belting out the hills are alive right now. And here we are at the Laguna del Caminante. We came from that direction. You can see the waterfall right over there, and that's actually where we have our camp set up. It's just breathtaking. There's not a soul anywhere around here. We have this entire place to ourselves. It's an amazing last night for us here in Patagonia, or last night camping in Patagonia. Pretty amazing how time has passed, but it's just been so amazing, and I just can't get over how much we've been blessed with this particular cap to an amazing trip. It's just breathtaking. I think it's the most beautiful place I've ever camped before. You know, there's so many people down in Ushuaia heading down to Antarctica, but they missed something, and we were really lucky to find it. The guy who told us to do this trail didn't really even tell us to camp here. He told us to camp
within the couple miles beforehand, but we decided to keep going and to check out this Laguna before we set up camp, and we were so rewarded and definitely made the right decision, which is really special to really find a really amazing place at the end of our trip. We just left this morning from our campsite at Laguna Caminante and are now hiking up the Cañadón de la Oveja. And it's a little bit cloudy today. Last night was definitely our coldest night. The pass is already pretty cool. We're just hiking through this valley right now, and it's just gonna meander all the way through here.
After the end of our last hike through Tierra del Fuego, we returned to Punta Arenas to begin our journey back to Chicago. With 3 weeks of hiking under our belts, we really accomplished a lot and saw so many different things. Truly untouched beauty is becoming harder and harder to find. If you're like me, you're the type of person to find that truest sense of joy when you've lost connectivity with the outside world and get to connect with your own spirit. 3 weeks in Patagonia with two of my best friends will forever be a treasured memory. This corner of the globe is just waiting for you to come and explore. Anyone looking to make this trip a reality needs my guidebook, Trekking Patagonia, A Guide to Your Own Adventure. This book, available on Amazon, has all of my insider tips, easy-to-use trail maps, and recommendations to help you plan your own adventure. And be sure to check out my website at afinadventure.com for all my latest guides and articles to get you on an adventure. Thanks for watching.